Hi, so today we're going to be talking about the game Peak. So I played 2 hours of it so far and I'm already itching to go back to play it, so that's saying something. I played it with my husband and one of our other friends. Hi, shout out Angel. So here is him making the character. It's pretty simple. You can unlock stuff in the future, but I don't actually know how to unlock stuff. Like, I haven't unlocked anything yet. So I'll just be telling you my thoughts, my pros and cons, and whether or not I think you should play it. So let's get started. So I'm just fast forwarding through the character creation here because I know that matters to some of you. It matters to me. This is my husband's account because I was on my Steam Deck, so he actually recorded his footage, and I feel like his footage would be more interesting than mine because I suck at these types of games. So at least his will be interesting. So that's why I'm not pink, but I was actually pink. You'll probably see me in the future. So yeah, this is the character creation. Pretty simple, but it's super cute. So you can actually talk through the game, which is really helpful. Like, you don't need to have Discord, and I think it is proximity chat. No, I'm sure it is proximity chat, which is pretty cool. So because I love proximity chat in multiplayer games, it just makes it more realistic. So when you first start, you enter this little like airport lobby area, because I think the whole premise of the game is that you do crash the plane and now you have to climb to the peak. So yeah, this is the lobby area. You can like play a little bit, you can like test some climbing, which is what Michael's doing here. And then you enter this screen where you're loading, and then yay, we've crashed. So there are a few like luggages and stuff that come down, so you need to be feeding yourself. So the whole premise of the game is that if you're encumbered, if you're bleeding, if you're poisoned or whatever, the amount goes down, and stamina is the most important part of the game. So whenever your stamina goes down, you're going to struggle to climb. So everything that you do, you have to make sure that your stamina bar isn't that low. I found that the backpack maintenance was really annoying because you had to put the backpack down in order to actually use it, which is just like, why? Why can't I just access my backpack from, you know, like you can turn around and reach stuff from your backpack, like why do I have to put it down? Also, if you're like in a really precarious edge, you really don't have space to put your backpack down. Anyways, I suggest getting 1 coconut to start with because 2 coconuts is a bit too heavy. But yeah, keep at least 1 item in your backpack for eating. Bandages are really important. But yeah, backpack maintenance, really annoying. I wish they would fix this. So it's pretty easy to get the coconuts. If you're not super encumbered or anything, you can get them pretty easily in the beginning of the game. Actually, you're probably the best in the beginning of the game because you're gonna start losing health really fast. So you are doing your best in the beginning, and see, he's healed himself with a band-aid right there. So it does pretty well, but you are going to run out of resources pretty fast. Another interesting part in the game, which I really like, is that there is a countdown for a new map. So it's not a roguelite in that it changes every time. This is the same map over and over, but it changes, I don't know how often, maybe once per week or maybe once per day. So you have a new map every time, which is fun because you could just keep playing the game and trying to beat yourself every time. I mean, beat your goal every time. So I know the game looks really cozy, every character is very cute, but I would not call this a cozy game because it gets really frustrating at times. So I think you need to go into it thinking, no, I'm not going to reach my goals probably, it's going to take a while. It kind of has a roguelike concept in that you just keep getting better. I think the main takeaway for this game is that it's fun with friends, and also you really need to help each other. So I feel like me and my gaming team, like we kind of have a bad rep or bad habit of just going ahead and not waiting for each other, but this game is all about cooperation. You can see me right there. It's all about cooperation. It's all about like reaching down, reaching your hand out and helping each other up. I really loved when Michael did that. It seemed really cute when he reached his hand out to help me. So yeah, it's all about cooperation, it's all about communication, making sure that you're going the same way and figure out the best route to go about it. So here Michael accidentally ate a poisoned mushroom, and that's me trying to help him, but he was dying. It was very clear he was dying. It's really cute when you're spectating each other because you just appear as a ghost, but this is me playing with the stuff in his backpack. It was pretty fun. Yeah, we had a lot of like just giggle fest, and it's so funny when you fall just from big heights for no reason. So it was really fun with friends. I feel like it would be fun playing alone as well if you are good at like climbing and platforming games. One of my complaints was that there was no instructions. Well, there was a wilderness manual that actually teaches you what to do, and after I read it, it really helped, especially with climbing up walls at first. I thought you had to jump every single time. Apparently you don't have to jump, you just start climbing, so that really helped a lot. So yeah, maybe have the instructions clearer or have the book more obvious because we didn't find it till way later. Another one of my cons is that controllers was way harder than mouse and keyboard, so I played it on my Steam Deck. It's not Steam Deck verified, but it does work on the Steam Deck. It just has some glitches and bugs. We had to refresh the game many times. That was him blowgunning me and me slowly falling, so that's fun. The game was also kind of boring if you have to wait for people, so we kind of had a rule that if 2 out of 3 of us were dead, we were going to restart. So that helped a little, but when you're just idling and watching someone play, it gets kind of boring at times. Oh my god, he is throwing a grenade at me, I just noticed. So this is what happens when all 3 of us die. It shows you your progress, it shows you how long you were doing it for, and how high you got. So that's actually really helpful, I like that a lot. My biggest problem with the game, and I think a lot of people's biggest problem, is that there are no checkpoints or saves. Like, you cannot save the game, there are no checkpoints. If you fall off a cliff, you're gone. There's no checkpoints. You have to start over. That's really annoying, it's really brutal, it makes it not cozy at all. There are difficulty modes, but I think based on what Michael said, if you do it on the easier difficulty, you don't get any achievements, so we were just doing on the normal difficulty. I hated that a lot. I don't know why they don't do saves, like just make it easier for people to play, you know? My next one is just a suggestion and just maybe a plead of mine. I don't like first-person games. It would be cool if you could just change it to a third-person perspective. I think it would help my climbing too, just to see where I am more precisely, but first-person works too, it's fine. I don't really have much to say about this one. I think it's very simple, it's very addicting. I thought that I would get frustrated, but it was frustrating in the way that it was fun. We got pretty far this time, so it says Tenderfoot, so the only time we ever got past this area was when we were on the easy mode. But you know what? You just communicate with each other, you help each other up, you use the rope, and I think you do get better. You know? So it was pretty fun. I do suggest the game. I think it's really fun with a few people, and also it's really cheap. Like, it's worth it to just buy it. It's a few dollars. So yeah, I think you should play this and check it out. Oh, I should add that that revive statue actually helps you revive one person in the game, so that's pretty cool. It's also really hard to find, so, you know, it's not gonna happen very often. Also, in the normal mode of the game, there's a fog that's rolling in, so you actually have to keep moving or the fog will consume you, kind of like in Fortnite. That's my husband on my back as he was slowly dying. That was really funny. So let me know if you're interested in playing the game, let me know all of your thoughts, and I hope you have a great day. Like and subscribe. Bye!